Oh, and I need to say something.
Yeah.
Latinas do it better, papi.
Hi everyone, it's Gary Cassidy here, and I've had a great amount of amazing guests recently, and that's not stopping anytime soon. I don't think I need to say that though, because I think you can see exactly what I'm talking about. My guest today is Tay Conti. How's it going today, Tay?
Hello. I'm good. I'm so happy to be here with you. So thank you for having me.
Definitely nowhere near as happy as I am. So yeah, there's one place we need to start off. As always, I like to start where I need to, and then we can get into the fun stuff. The one thing that we need to talk about, you were recently released from WWE, which is quite a funny situation because before you were released, you used to wear a T-shirt that said "released" on it. But I need to ask, when you actually did get released, was it a sad thing for you, or was it something that shocked you in any way? And how did you find out you were being released?
Well, yes, that was a shock for me because I asked for my release like a couple months before. I wasn't happy there, and we were trying to figure out something, right? And then I was not able to get my release, so we were okay after that. Uh, I gave myself one more chance to try because I had no option, right? Because I had a contract. So, but yeah, everything was good. I was having matches and everything was fine. So, yes, I didn't expect to be released. And they called me and they're like, yeah, you're released. So I was upset, of course. At first, like I had to give myself like a couple days to understand and to put everything in the right place. But yeah, that was sad, to be honest.
Yeah. It's a strange one because, like you said, it came as a shock to you, but I think it might have came as a shock to a lot of other people because you were a really exciting prospect. While you might not have been on television every week, every time we've seen you, it's like, well, this person has obviously an amazing look. They've got a very legitimate background in judo, I believe it is. And obviously the fans were really behind you because, well, you've got 100,000 followers on Twitter. That kind of says all you need to know about how the fans really took to you. Why do you think it didn't work out?
Um, for me, it worked out for me, because I didn't had much chances to show you guys all I can do. So the minimum chance that I had, I was doing everything that I was able to do there because all I had pretty much was like a 4-minute matches, 3-minute matches to put somebody else over. So my job was to make people look good. And I need to do my job. I'm professional. So if they say like you need to make her look good, I need to do it. But then I think in a couple moments I was able to find like, pieces in the matches, moments that I was able to show a little bit what I can do, who I am and my personality, my abilities. Like not so much because of course that was not the time for me to do it.
There were the reports that you stormed out of WWE, but you ended up back on television wearing the released T-shirt. Did you storm out of WWE? And if so, how did you end up coming back with the T-shirt?
So I didn't ask for my release right away, right? I wasn't happy. So I was trying to, find a way to be happy and to do my job well, to be like good for me and good for the company. So I was talking to them and I was asking like for options, like, hey, can you give me an opportunity to show this better? What should I change? Do I need to change anything? And I was giving them like ideas and everything. But then the feedback was always really good. They said, don't change anything. We don't need you to change. But then they didn't use me to. So I was getting so frustrated. And I was like, well, I don't want to work here if I'm not happy, Yeah. I can't do a good job if I'm not happy. It's not good for me and not good for the company. So I was just trying to find that balance. And then when we finally got it,
Yeah.
because it never happens, but when I was like, okay, now we're okay, we had the conversation, so I took a couple weeks away from wrestling. I had to figure it out everything in my mind. I think
Yeah.
like you need to be healthy,
Yeah.
and I was just trying to get better. And when we figured it out everything, and I was getting back to the live shows, the live events, and I was like, well, since everyone is putting on social media that I got my release, why not? Let's try it. I'm gonna get a t-shirt, and I'm gonna try to change a little bit my gimmick.
Yeah.
And I had a backstory and everything for this. That was not just something like, hey, let's mess it up, let's put a t-shirt and
Yeah.
let's go there. No, I put everything on paper. I was like, well, and plus, when everyone started to put on social media that I got released, I was already okay with WWE. That's the funniest part. When everything went on social media, I was already good with them. We had our last conversation and we were good.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't know what you guys are talking about. But then I was like, yeah, let's try to do it. And the idea behind it was like, I'm getting released from who I was before.
Yeah.
That was the idea. I was never able to show that, but that was the idea. Like, oh, here it is, my handcuffs. I'm getting released from who I was in the past. Now it's a new Taynara or whatever. That was the idea. But it didn't work out. They didn't really like it. I don't know how they took the release t-shirt. Probably not well, because I was not able to use again.
I like how you said that
But
though,
yeah.
about the handcuffs, because I noticed that your Twitter cover photo has handcuffs being released. So yeah, that's actually
Yeah.
that's something I didn't know about the released T-shirt. Obviously you said about the T-shirt with released on it. My favourite thing ever is now you have a T-shirt that says released for real now. And I'm like, that is
For real.
yeah. It's like, that is genius. So the one thing I need to ask is, you're released for real. You're going to be released back out into the world of wrestling, hopefully. When will that be? Is it a 30-day non-compete you have? When are you physically able to go elsewhere?
So that's a good question, because I never talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we can talk about it.
So. Hopefully soon then. Hopefully soon.
It's really soon. It's really soon. So next month I'll be okay.
Excellent.
I'm just not. Since I don't know, I prefer not to say exactly day. But
definitely.
But yeah, next month I'll be okay.
Excellent. Yeah, if a company is still paying you, you don't really want to to say anything that's going to make them unhappy. So obviously,
it's pretty much like it's a contract-wise. So we need to, be honest and do what the contract says, because I signed it before, and I need to do it.
Well, hopefully we'll see you wrestling very soon. But at home is where you are right now, where mostly everyone is right now. What are you doing to pass the time at home? Are you thinking of ideas, or are you doing something you enjoy to pass the time?
Well, I started to study again.
Nice.
I'm doing digital marketing.
Oh, right.
So I'm so excited. Yes, so excited. And I'm doing it in Spanish, so it's a little bit harder for me, but I'm doing it. Yeah, and like, I'm having the time to put all my projects, all my like goals on the paper, and be able to organize everything. So I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously, you're in the in-between point just now. You've just left WWE. You could end up elsewhere. But looking back at your run in WWE and NXT, was it a good experience for you? And if so, what were the highlights of your time there?
Let's see. I think, like, of course, the most important moment that I will have forever with me is the WrestleMania moment.
Yeah, definitely.
I never thought I would be there like so soon. I know that was like a pre-show or whatever, but I was in WrestleMania ring, Like, how many people can say that? Not much, like. So it's a dream, pretty much. Of course, that was never my dream before because I never watched wrestling before. But like since I stepped my foot on the PC and on WWE, I was like, I need to be better. I need to be bigger because that's how I am. I was like born to do my best, you know? And I was like, yeah, I want to be there. And when I got the call, like last minute, they told me, and I was like so excited and happy. So that was, of course, the most important moment for me there.
I think that's the one thing that, you know, if you get to WrestleMania, no one can ever take that away from you. It's the kind of thing that, you know, you said it there, a lot of people work their whole lives and never get to be at WrestleMania, and you got to be there representing Brazil as well, which was just a beautiful thing, I thought. But yeah, so obviously it seems like there was things there that were great that people can never take away from you. But you're a free agent now. What is next for Tay Conti? Is there somewhere that you really...
The hottest, sorry,
the hottest
sorry
free
to cut
agent.
you off. The hottest
I loved when I saw that on Twitter, and I think your reaction, I was like, man, that is great. So we need to address, you are the hottest free agent, yeah. So what's next? Is there somewhere that you would really like to compete? And I guess just overall, will you continue wrestling is the biggest question.
Yeah, I will be in the wrestling business for sure. I have a big dream to go to Japan. Yeah. I really want to wrestle in Japan. I don't know when it's gonna happen. I don't know how, but I will make it happen, you know, because that's a big step for me. But I wanna do it at all, you know, because I don't know anything about wrestling outside WWE. Everything's so new for me. So I'm excited. I want to learn. I want to live everything. Like all the companies, the indies. Like I want to know everything, everyone. I want to meet new people. I want to wrestle with new people and learn from them. And, you know, I'm just so excited. I'm not sure about my next step, but I'm sure that I will do my best.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm going to throw in one little question before I ask the last question. You know, you were in NXT for a long time. You mentioned to me before the interview that I sound like Nikki Cross. So that was one little name drop. I want to ask, who is your best friend in WWE? Who's the one person that you'll definitely keep in touch with?
Well, I have like a couple people that I will keep in touch for sure. But like Nikki has my heart, you know. Nikki's different. Nikki and Raul Mendoza, they are like,
oh yeah.
I have no words for them, but like since day one, Nikki was like so helpful, and I had like my first road loop match against her, my first TV match against her. So she's so special, and she always helped me with everything. That, you know, I'm so thankful to have her, to have Raul. Raul's always in my house, like we are always together. So I really like a lot of people there, but they are like, you know, my bestest friends there.
Definitely. That's I can definitely agree on Nikki Cross. When I met her, it's one of the easiest interviews ever.
Look what I have here.
Oh, amazing. Oh, man.
Yes.
That's a throwback as
well.
That
was like a really special moment. Yeah, it's a special moment. I was not able to go to her wedding because of my visa. I didn't have like my visa, the right visa to travel.
Yeah.
Back then. And then I was like helping her to choose the dress for her wedding, so that was a really special moment.
Yeah, it's a really nice photo as well. That is, yeah, a lovely throwback. So yeah, I think you answered this question anyway. I have only got one last question for you. You know, you said that now you are released in more ways than one. Not just released from WWE, but you're released from handcuffs. You're released from the shackles. You can go and do whatever you want. What is the one thing that you're really looking forward to doing now that you're free? What's the one thing that, you know, you can spread your wings and do anything now? What do you want to do?
Japan.
Yeah, that's Japan, the simplest answer ever.
Yeah. Well, I don't even need to think. It's like it's one thing that I will do for sure. It's something that came before WWE.
Yeah.
It's something from my passion from judo. You know, I have this dream since, I don't know, since I was 8, 9. So it's something bigger than everything inside, you know? So I need to do it. I want to be able to go there, to learn, to have matches. So I'm so excited for that.
Definitely, yeah. And it's been an absolute pleasure for me to talk to you. I can't wait to see what you do next. I really hope it is Japan, because you seem like you're so passionate about that I know it will be absolutely incredible if you get to do it, or when you get to do it, because I know it's going to happen. But yeah, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. If anyone wants to follow, and everybody should be following Tay Conti, you now have a new Twitter handle, and it is just Tay Conti _, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes.
If you're not following, then what? Ty's got 100,000 followers on Twitter. Why wouldn't you want to be one of the people that adds on to that and sees what she's doing next? Because it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you. So thank you so much, and hopefully you have a great day.
Yeah, thank you. You be safe. That was my pleasure. Thank you so much. Oh, and I need to say something.
Yeah.
Latinas do it better, papi.
The only way to end that interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.